Maria again, and today I'm gonna go ahead and make my forecast for this month of October. In the first half of this video will be how do I make this forecast, so if you don't want to know, just skip this part. So this is we'll go to here first. This is Tropical Tidbits, a great site. You probably know about this. This is CFS V2 model 500 millibar geopotential height anomalies. So this model shows that this month will be dominated with a trough in the western United States and a ridge in the east. I'm sorry for that. But the second half will be predominantly ridge in the west and trough in the east. Climate Prediction Center is going for a colder than average month here in this is northern plains and a little bit of west coast California. I don't think it will be this much. I think through here it will be just slightly warmer than average, because I think maybe the models are going a little bit over the top with this, because now the first 15 days we will have like all the druffiness in the west, and precipitations looks like this. I would pretty much agree with this. This rain here is here is God's said, but here we had a little bit too much of it. But in the Four Corner states it's good, because there is a drought going on, massive drought. So for Europe, I also go to the CFS model. For some reason this won't work. I don't know why, probably because my internet is so slow. For Europe, this is like we have this huge ridge, then the Atlantic breaks through, and then towards end of the month and the first days of November it shows ridge across the whole Europe. Then this is Ryan Maues site. It's a great site. weathermodels.com this site you need to sign up and give I don't know $2 a month, $2 a month to have this site so you can see all the models, not just 48 hours behind. This is a US EPS run. It shows basically trough in the west and then troughing in the east towards end of the month, and then towards very end it's not very confident in anything. Then if we go to the Europe, it shows Atlantic, then this ridge that pops up, but it's going for a little bit unusual. ECMWF wants to keep us wants to have this high over the Scandinavia win the battle for this month and have a low pressure in Mediterranean. I'm not really agreeing with that, because it showed a couple days ago completely different picture, like troughing here and above average heights here. Now we're gonna get into my actual forecast. So this is pattern for Europe this month. This is temperature and the precipitation, because it will go hand in hand, I believe, this month. Colder than average here and here. Here is gonna be transitional, I think. Very warm first half, but cooler second half. Then this blue area cold and wet, Iceland. And then a wet and rainy second half for Scandinavia and for UK. Then these white areas are mountains, and I believe they'll have more snow than usual, particularly on the end of the month. Warm and dry across southeast of Europe. Then this is for North America. You have this pattern. I think this this trough will look more like this in the first half, and then it will just slide to the Great Lakes. This is my forecast for temperatures. I think Northern Plains and the Rocky States will have colder than average month, and then Florida, parts of Georgia, Carolinas, and Louisiana will have warmer than average month, and this yellow area is basically like first half will be record warm, but it's going to get colder. Then this is precipitation forecast. It's gonna be a wet month across here. This wet weather, I believe, from the western areas will shift more towards Iowa and Midwest on the end of the month. And this is my overall forecast for